Greetings, guys and gals. Welcome back. Joseph James here. School of Trade. Sideways Markets is our blog address. Welcome back to our trade room recap. And of course, we're going to take a look at the trade of the day today. Just wrapped up a busy day of trading with our members in the trade room. Hope you guys had a great Monday morning. Happy summer to you. Finally, we get the summertime trading going on. Welcome to the month of June. Now, I want to make sure we start out by reminding you guys that I don't know who started this rumor years ago, but I keep hearing all these new traders say, I hear we can't trade the summertime. Hogwash, right? We do great in the summertime. You don't believe me? Go back and look at our track record from 2009, 2010, 11, 12. Guys, we're one of the only trade rooms online that keeps a detailed track record. If you want a copy of it, give me a call here in the office. I'd be happy to talk to you about it and send it over to you. We've got track records for our auto trader, our discretionary trading system. And I'll tell you right now, if there's a time of the year that I love, it is the summertime. Now, I'll be honest, there's definitely lower volume in the summertime. But the great thing about summertime trading is that we, of course, get to cut out early on Fridays because it tends to slow down a little bit earlier on Friday, right? Get to head to the beach a little bit earlier than normal on Fridays. But our auto traders do very well. We usually get sideways trading ranges in the summertime. And so sideways trading ranges are fantastic for our system, right? There's a reason why I called my blog sidewaysmarkets.com, right? It's because we love sideways ranges. Guys, I do not buy into the idea that you can't trade during the summertime. I really don't. I've never slowed down for it. I've never seen a big decrease in productivity. If anything, it makes it easier for our students to make money because we're not flying all over the place, right? The volatility is a little bit less. The speed of which everything moving is a little bit slower. Now, you may have an opinion of that. Post a comment below the video. I'd love to hear what your feedback is, what your opinion is. What are you doing this summer, right, to make some money in these markets? Because I'd love to hear what you guys have for ideas. I'm going to be trading every day in our live trade room. We'll take a week off, third week of this month for quad witching. And we'll take some time off at the end of the summertime for Labor Day. But other than that, though, we're going to be here like clockwork. Don't forget, guys, if you're on our website right now, our free trial is the spot to be right now. If you're not a member of mine, head over and register for the free trial. You'll get an invite to come into our trade room in the afternoon for the open house. You'll get to learn all about our trading methodology, our auto traders. You're going to learn probably more from this free trial than most of my competitors out there are going to charge you thousands of dollars for. If you don't believe me, just go ahead and check it out yourself. So sign up for that free trial. I'm going to give you an invite to come out and see me in the live trade room for our afternoon open house. It's a really great opportunity to learn from me. Learn with me, earn with me, and of course, we'll show you all the bells and whistles of our trading strategy. And then also, don't forget our blog, Sideways Markets, has a ton of great stuff here. Don't forget to check out the tabs at the top, the tabs on the right, and of course, I've got a great team here in the office that's standing by to help you guys out whenever you guys have questions. Alrighty, enough of the hubbub, JJ. Let's get into some patterns today. Want to show you one of my favorite patterns, and this one showed up on Crude today. Now, again, members, if you guys want to see all the trades we took today, we do a formal recap every day in our live trade room, and that's posted in your advanced course. Advanced members, log on into your advanced course, watch the tremendously detailed review. I also put a copy of that in the free trial. I know, right? Pretty good. You don't have to be a member to see that. Join the free trial. It'll be there for you as well. What do we see on Crude today? Boy, what a strange market personality until literally, bam, right at 10 o'clock this morning, everything changed. And we took our time this morning. A Monday morning, first of the week, first of the month. Boy, that was just screaming at us to be careful trading crude oil futures this morning. We saw it right away. Now, outside of that huge trade call we called short this morning, we called this huge move short this morning, right? We called that one a mile away. Don't take my word for it. I wouldn't. Go back and check the video. That's right. I recorded the whole entire thing, and we put it right on the blog. There it is right there. Don't take my word for it, guys. You can't believe everything you see on television. I'm kidding with you. Check out the recording. It's also posted up top here, Crude Oil Squawk and Prep. Marty and I do a little shindig every morning at 7:30 a.m. That was a great first trade of the morning here for you guys this morning. You can tip your waiter on the way out. All right, let's take a look at this. So what we saw here was a price wedge. Now, this price wedge was awesome. I love price wedges. If I could trade one structure for the rest of my life, this is what it would be. What is a price wedge? You might be saying, Joe, we call that a flag where I come from. Or no, JJ, it's called a pennant. No, it's called a triangle. I don't care what you guys call it. Just don't call me late to that trade. I call it a wedge, right? You may call it a triangle. You may call it a flag. It's up to you guys. I don't really care. Potato, potato, doesn't matter to me as long as we know how to trade it. Now, this price wedge is a very important clue. What is a price wedge telling us? Consolidation, higher lows, lower highs, right? Now, think about it. If you're a brand new trader right now, this is so important. Let me show you how to lose money every single day. Are you ready? You ready to write this down? You probably don't need to write this down. If you're anything like me, you've already made this mistake before. How many times early on in my career did I make this mistake? Ooh, we're going to break out of the range, and I'm going to take the trade long, and you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to go up and collapse and come right back down in, right? That's how I didn't make a living when I first began. So what will happen is you take that first breakout, but the reality is we have to understand, what is a price wedge telling us? It's telling us lack of confidence, indecision, lower highs, higher lows. If the buyers had control over this thing, this price wouldn't be wedging. It'd be going higher. If the sellers had control, it wouldn't be wedging. It'd be going lower. Where am I going with this? Don't make that rookie mistake by trying to buy right away on these wedges. In fact, in my opinion, the best trade to take is the fake out breakout of a wedge. Wait for it to make a new lower low, new higher high, and then look for that failure and bring it right back down in. So I'm going to sell it and bring it back down in. I'm going to buy it and bring it back up in. Okay, that's a very high percentage way of trading it. Again, the price wedge gives us the biggest clue because of its personality. Let me show you how to trade a breakout on a price wedge. Yeah, I don't even want to tell you how many years it took me to figure this one out. The key here is find a swing high. This swing high is so important. And of course, same thing down here too, right? Swing high, swing low. These are really important. These become the line in the sand. In other words, this is my trading range for this price wedge. Now remind me, guys, do we buy or do we sell at resistance? You're good, you're good. This is considered resistance, right? Resistance overhead. Now, have you ever heard of the term inflection point, or what we call in the live trade room a reversal line? Yeah, it means that what was resistance, doesn't it become support? Absolutely. That's one of the first chapters in Day Trading for Dummies, right? We've all heard that before. So the reality is I don't want to be buying into resistance, do I? No, I want to sell resistance. So all day long, I will sell this failure. I will buy this failure, right? So use that price wedge, but not just the price wedge. Use this swing high or swing low, okay? Trust me on this. It'll save you some time, some money. Only person that'll be upset will be your broker, right? From not giving him so many round turn commissions. So we're going to see these fake out breakouts. Now watch what happens here. Really important. We're going to make a new higher high here, right? When we make a new higher high, the most important thing is that we buy at support. Remember this swing high right here? This is the key line in the sand. I want to now break out, pull back, but not too far, and I'm going to use that same level that was resistance. I'm now going to use it for support. Now, I'm a big fan of the ABCD pattern. You may be as well. We teach it all day long in our trade room. In our training sessions, we call it symmetry, right? A symmetry pattern. Just having the breakout is not enough, guys. In fact, my exact words this morning in the trade room was, new higher high, wait for the pullback now. Now, remember, there's a key here. I do not want this pullback to go further than this support. Okay, look what happens. Entry signal fires off. Do you see it? The entry signal is right there. It's a green arrow. You can't miss it. This is why it's so easy to shadow trade in our live trade room. My number one job for you as a new student of mine is to make sure that I can get you shadow trading right away. So the entry signals, the vocal or the verbal communication, and again, keeping it all very, very simple is going to be keys to your success as a student of mine. Far too many trade rooms out there make it almost impossible to shadow trade. Either the moderator doesn't want it to happen or they don't allow it to happen, right? I know that if I can get your trading career off the ground with some easy shadow trading, you're going to be able to earn and learn, earn a little bit every day, learn a little bit every day, and it's not going to take long before you're confident to quit that day job and come join me full time, right? It's the best way to kick off your career. And you're going to see what happens here. It's going to launch like a rocket ship here now. And again, this is classic. This is classic. I close my eyes and I can see this over and over again on dozens of different markets, any time frame. It doesn't matter if you're swing trading this pattern or if you're scalping this pattern. A very, very easy way to trade a price wedge. Let's recap. Whenever we find a price wedge, what is it telling me? A price wedge tells me indecision, lower highs, higher lows. When I find myself inside of a price wedge, what are my two options? What's the highest percentage trade for a price wedge? Fake out breakout. Look to see a lower low, wait for it to get sucked back in, buy it at the lows. Wait for a higher high, wait for it to collapse back in, sell it off the highs. Those are easy trades, counter trend, or looking for the fake out breakouts. Right? Those will keep you fat and happy on crude oil, Russell, gold, euro. It doesn't matter for years to come. What we saw this morning, though, was an excellent example where we used this swing high. We broke above that swing high, pulled back. What was resistance becomes support. You'll notice we used that trigger zone indicator, right? A Fibonacci-based trigger zone, because we aren't taking every signal that we see. That would be foolish. We know exactly when to take the trades, when to skip the trades, and we had just a fantastic day today in our live trade room. A little bit sloppy at the beginning, but boy, after 10 o'clock, we really had a ton of opportunities today. On the euro, we saw patterns this morning, symmetry pattern short on the euro, A, B, C, D. Again, you'll notice here, we go right into that C point. A is equal to B. B is equal to C, or B, A to B is equal to C to D. It's your classic symmetry pattern. This was easy this morning. The euro was one of the easiest markets to trade this morning because of that dollar correlation, right? That dollar correlation was right on track this morning. Alrighty, that wraps it up for me today. I've taken up too much of your time. You want to learn more? Come out and join me as a member. We do this every day, all day with our students in our live trade room. I'll even give you a free trial. Join the free trial. I'll invite you to come out for the trade room open house this afternoon. And as always, thank you so much for watching today. Congratulations, you made it to the summertime. Now get yourself a stop loss, a trading plan, and maybe some SPF, and we'll catch you guys here tomorrow morning for a Tuesday trade of the day. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.